What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Bro.
It's been a couple weeks.
It has been a couple weeks. Christmas has come and gone.
Yeah.
You know, New Year's is just around the corner.
2 days away at the time of recording. Man.
Yep.
Crazy, man. Seems like a lot's been going down since then.
Yeah.
A lot has, yeah. Yeah, for sure, dude. I finished college. Or not, I didn't finish college, but I finished my college
Like,
classes.
dang, bro. Like,
I was gonna
whoa.
say,
Yeah.
whoa,
I would have been
what's
like,
up?
oh, thank God. No, I
Yeah.
still got a treacherous journey ahead
He's
of
a
me.
doctor now.
Yeah. Damn near.
Yeah, dude. I finished my last chem class. That was pretty cool. Had an amazing professor, by the way. Like
Jesse Pinkman.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh gosh.
Walter White.
Yeah, Walter
That
White.
chili P.
No, but Miss Mansuri, she taught at my college. Thank you so much, Miss Mansuri. Like, you made chemistry just really fun and interesting. And dude, she would be explaining electrochemistry using Goku. Like
Really?
she would be using animes and stuff like that, and
speaking
creating
my language.
and creating her own storyline and stuff like that to help bring chemistry into the mix. She did that forever. She did multiple TV shows to just kind of like make it easier for people to understand, and it was like actually intriguing and interesting.
I think she saw you guys walking like, I need some cartoons for these guys.
Yeah.
Like, I need some coloring books.
Yeah, she was just an amazing professor, dude. Super understanding. Just honestly, you could hit her up 24/7 and she'd hit you back. She was always so willing, and honestly, my whole college career, she was the best teacher I've ever had, because not many professors were willing to go the length that she was willing to go to like help each and every one of her students. Like, it wasn't just individual, and she actually cared. She'd stay after class and talk to students who were having problems.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about her, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when you're telling me about that, some of the tests that you were studying for, and you're like, yeah, but I got this great teacher. It's like so rare to hear, man. So
I
that's
know.
what's up,
Yeah,
dude.
for real. I know, like,
Because you know, like, even in high
Yeah.
school or any education, like, you know, there's probably one teacher that you're like, dang, like, they made school kind of fun.
Right.
there was
Like,
a handful of teachers I can remember
Mhm.
that like actually made going to school worth it. Or,
Yeah.
like,
Right?
Made me want to like actually go to class.
Yeah.
So the fact that you got that in college.
Yeah, no. So I just want to take a second. Thank you so much, Professor. I hope everything goes well with teaching new classes and stuff. I'm definitely gonna keep in touch with you. She follows the podcast.
Hey,
She
Yeah,
told me
shout
she
out-
follows the
shout out
podcast.
Miss what?
Miss Mansuri.
Shout out Miss Mansuri.
Man,
Yeah.
Missouri. I
Yeah.
like that. Oh, that's
So
cool, man.
yeah, man. I just had to do
Dope
that.
last name too.
Right?
for
I ain't
real,
never heard
yeah.
of Mansuri.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and that's so weird because I had a chemistry teacher too named Mr. Feezy.
Okay.
And I shout out to Mr. Feezy. He was a dude that made class fun.
Uh-huh.
You know, he even participated in like some of the teacher like and faculty like talent show things, and he like freestyled some people.
Damn.
Yeah, and he won. Like,
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah,
Is
like
that how you got your freestyling?
hey
props?
man, I was inspired, bro. Inspo
Yeah.
is inspo.
Yeah, exactly.
But
There
I
you
just
go.
remember speaking of dope names in chemistry, Mr. Feezy. Like,
Yeah.
how cool? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
If we speaking about dope chemistry teachers, my high school chemistry teacher was pretty dope too. Mr. Land, shout out to you.
Mr.
Always
Land.
came in dripped as hell.
Yeah.
Had the
Hey.
J's on and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
He has his own YouTube channel. Can't remember what it's called, but I hope that's going well for you, man.
Yeah, dude.
is
yeah.
it like chemistry related?
I think he did tech reviews and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, there's money in that too. But it's just cool, like having teachers that teach already hard enough classes, bro.
Yeah.
And then they're like so down to earth and so chill.
Bro.
It just makes everything so much better because
100%.
a teacher doesn't have to be like that, and then the class is just miserable.
And shouts out to
It's just
Missouri.
miserable. Yeah.
Hey, we all had
Thank
good
you.
chemistry teachers, bro. I feel like everybody hates their chemistry teacher.
Okay, my Chem 1 professor was not good at all. So I'm very thankful for her. But yeah, the first one was pretty
Plus,
interesting.
I don't really remember a whole lot of chemistry. I guess that's more because we're not using it, like in
Yeah,
our
I
day to
mean,
day.
like-
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a
lives.
podcast and
Exactly.
lifting weights and stuff, but I don't know, dude. Like, I still be thinking about some stuff like
bro, you
ions and
took
stuff
the-
like that, just in the
You
like,
took the class like what, a year ago? Not even.
not even, dude.
Yeah,
I
so
think the last
That's
year
why
I've
you're
been.
still thinking about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. The whole
I'm
last
not-
year I've
yeah.
been in Chem 1 and Chem 2.
Yeah, me and Phil ain't thinking about nitric or just
Nitric
like,
oxide.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
He would know it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
know.
Actually, what it's called.
The amines and ketones.
Elements, the
and
elements in
everything.
this right now are actually kind of made of some crazy fabric.
Dude, no. But yeah.
Right
yeah.
on, man. Shouts out to the chem teachers out there that are
Mhm.
holding it down. Other than that, man, it seems like we're like go with our guests, having people come through, and then kind of took a little bit of a break for the Christmas time. Got a little sick.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
know, man.
gross.
Yeah.
Everybody's been getting sick. How was it?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was, actually, I shouldn't even say that. It wasn't bad because when I got COVID, I knew like there is something different about this. And that was like when it first came out. Like people weren't even. I don't even think they had a name for it. People were
Damn.
just
You was
freaking
one
out.
of the
and-
OGs.
yeah, I
huh?
was like one of them OGs, bro.
Yeah.
So
Well, we were too low key.
I didn't get sick.
When we were in high school, the whole wrestling team got dog sick, and then like
Really?
3 months later they announced COVID.
All
all
I was
of
like,
us
nah,
were
I
like-
still came to school.
No, they're like
Yeah,
all of
for
us were
real,
like, dude,
bro.
we Ben had COVID. It was in December, and then
Dude.
our season like ended in like February.
I'm not
March.
gonna lie. When I first heard about COVID, I thought it was over, bro. Like when, 'cause, like in January, I was like, oh shit, dude,
Like the world, you
it
mean?
spread to the UK.
Well, yeah,
remember-
you be seeing it like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's here now.
Remember that,
The first case in Australia. This one, yeah.
Exactly.
you be
I'm like,
seeing
damn,
oh,
it's getting closer, bro.
it's getting here.
the first case in Marietta.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, when I heard Riverside County, I was tripping, bro. I was like, great.
bro, because we watched that one movie in junior math class. Remember, it was like about the
Yes.
pandemic.
No, yes.
Bro, that ever since I watched that movie, I don't remember what it's called.
It was called. Oh my gosh, I just watched
Dude,
it.
it was fucking crazy, bro. Like that movie made me scared of pandemics. You ever
Yeah,
heard
no,
about that?
no, no.
Phil?
It's
Who is in it?
so who is in it? But okay, so it basically tells the storyline from backwards, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, day 300 of the outbreak,
Yeah.
and it goes all the way to the origin. And what's so crazy about that, bro, is the origin was in China
Yeah.
from okay, it
Bro.
was from an animal that they eat over there, right? And it was spread by hand-to-hand contact. So someone
Yeah.
was like cooking it and then
Dapping
didn't wash
fools
his
up.
hands
Yeah,
and
dapping fools.
went and shook her hand, and then she was patient 0.
Yeah, and then
So, like-
she went to the airport and then
And then it just spread like
I
she
sometimes
touched
feel like-
something. like-
except that virus is way deadlier than what you know.
I sometimes
Yeah.
feel like the powers that be are just putting it in our face. Like, yeah, we're going to show you about 6 years before all this happens,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
idiots.
I mean, look at
And
The
then-
Simpsons, bro. How many times have The Simpsons predicted
Bro,
the
that's some
future,
crazy stuff. You could probably break down like a whole like series on just like everything that the
I
Simpsons
know.
predicted.
It's actually
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Like looking at the pictures, I'm like, how the hell did they get this shit pan for pan? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there was a picture of Donald Trump, I think, like going down an escalator.
yeah.
In The Simpsons,
Yeah,
right?
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
yeah,
All
that's
oranged out with like white like
Yeah.
eyes and everything.
dude. So
like
that like makes me think about like, there's no way they're that accurate. Some like, is time traveling real? Like, do people like really
Dude.
like go to the future, find out what's gonna happen, come back and like, oh yeah, like let's make
Let's
this.
just put it in there to
Yeah,
troll
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well, have you seen that clip of like Mike Tyson, like like in the background of a Mike Tyson fight in like the late '90s? There's a person like holding like a cell phone recording it.
Nah,
Bro,
I've not
Okay,
seen
that's
that.
trippy.
yeah,
That is
like
pretty
there's a whole
crazy.
theory now. Obviously, because technology is the way it is, some people are like, "Yo, that's Photoshop."
Yeah,
But just the way that it looks, if it's Photoshop, kudos to them because they did a
Yeah.
great job. But like, it's one of those things like where it's just panning out, and if you pause, it looks like someone's holding like a white brick in their hand,
Interesting.
like how someone will hold it now. So it's crazy.
Have y'all heard about the Mandela effect?
I was just
Dude.
about to say that.
Bro, the
On
one that's
everything.
recently been brain fucking me, bro. Have y'all heard? Okay, so let me ask you, the Fruit of the Loom logo. Is there a? Y'all know what I'm about to say?
No.
Yes.
Okay, you know what I'm about to say. What's,
I
what's
just
the
know you
thing
have a
called?
thing for underwear, so go for it.
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah.
The actual fruit, like
No.
like the
No, what's the thing? All right, so there's the Fruit of the Loom logo.
Right.
Do y'all remember it having that little basket behind it?
yes, a
Oh,
fruit.
like the little
That's what I'm saying.
cornucopia thing.
Yeah.
the cornucopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Apparently that never existed.
No, that's fake. It existed,
'Cause
100%.
The Fruit of the Loom, I think Twitter itself released like a timeline of all their logos, and none of them had the cornucopia.
No way. There's no
That makes
way.
me feel weird.
Yeah, no, right?
No, like yeah, and what's really weird is like I see all these things about like cereals, like Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, the leprechaun never looked like that, or like there was never like a,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm just like, huh, when did that
I
change?
haven't heard the
Like,
Lucky
it's like-
Charms one. I haven't
No?
heard that one.
No?
No. I
What's-
just be eating it.
What's one that you've heard?
Yeah.
Well, the Mike Tyson one. I've also heard about one with the Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, I
it
heard
was like a
about that one.
book,
I heard
like a
about that
kid's book, and it changed the entire like spelling. It was like Berenstein or Berenstein was however you wanted to pronounce
Yeah.
it, but it's completely spelled different. I don't know. I wish I had like a better example.
I know what you're
that one
talking
and the
about.
Mike Tyson one.
No,
I'd say, but-
that's crazy.
I know that's. What y'all think about that? Y'all think that
Yeah.
they're like purposely, this is kind of crazy. We sound like
Yeah.
crazy conspiracy theorists,
Yeah.
but
No,
it's like
dude.
interesting to talk about.
Yeah,
y'all
for
think
sure.
they're like slightly tweaking like the timeline a little bit, see what they can get away with.
Dude, see, this is when you start going down the rabbit hole, guys. This is like we're not even like a quarter of the way in.
Yeah. We don't even have our
And we're
tinfoil
just
hats
asking
on
more
now.
and more questions. Like, yeah, no, if whatever, like, do you guys believe in the Mandela effect?
Comment,
If,
yeah, if you know
comment
what.
down below. Are there any other examples that we should have like just automatic should have brought up or anything like that?
We'll
Yeah,
make sure
what-
we have some really weird
Yeah,
questions
exactly.
for our guests.
Drop
Yeah,
some-
definitely,
For
definitely.
real,
Yeah.
we will.
Um,
Yeah.
So, the holidays just went by. New Year's is about to roll around. I am not excited for all the, the first dayers.
Oh,
What
dude,
do you-
I
what do
didn't
you
even
got- what do
think
you-
about that.
I
Hey,
am excited, but I'm not excited.
it's like, all right, I'm happy y'all want to change your lives, but stay committed, bro. If you're
Yeah.
gonna come in on New Year's and you're gonna be one of those people, be one of the ones that sticks around, because there's always, a flood of New Year, New Me's, and then there's only a handful that stick around.
Yeah,
Be different, man. So if you're,
I
gonna
would
be-
say start December 31st. Don't start January
I'll say
1st.
start right now.
Why? Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you gonna
Turn
wait till
off your
January
phone.
1st? Yeah.
And get in the gym.
Exactly.
Why are you gonna wait till January 1st when you could just start today? You know what I mean? Like I
And
don't
that
know.
way you could say, man, I've been lifting since last year.
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I mean? You know what I'm
There you go,
saying?
dude. That's a
Yeah.
cheat code.
Cheat code, bro. Cheat code. That's all we do.
That's how we do.
Yeah,
Just
no. Yeah, it gets a little bit busy, and I'm with you. Like, it's cool that people are, getting into some life-changing things. But yeah, man, I start looking forward to like March, bro. Just because right around there, that's when a gang of people start falling off.
Yeah.
March, April, stuff like that. So that's probably about the sweet spot, man.
Yeah.
So if you can figure out a time, it's usually like anytime after 5 is going to be blown out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Any time of year, though.
yeah,
Anytime.
that's true. So manage
Everyone
your time.
get yeah.
Yeah.
Manage your time. You should be able to find it.
Yeah.
Be
Absolutely.
patient.
I would
Yeah.
say
Is it
don't
gonna be
even
on-
exect real results for the first couple of months.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't.
definitely
I
not.
would say don't even really expect much. The
I mean,
first
unless
couple
you're
of
like
months.
already just like a bigger person, then you're probably gonna
okay, yeah,
get
then
them,
you have more weight to lose.
Right,
yeah,
you're probably
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get
for
them.
sure.
I mean,
the
you
newbie
know,
gains pretty quickly.
I think about it like when I was 110 pounds, bro. When we first started, that first month, like obviously you don't like, not everybody else sees the change, but you yourself see the change.
Yes.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I always, like anytime anybody ever asks me like, oh, dude, I want to start getting in the gym, bro, but I just don't have any motivation. I say take a picture of yourself right now. Commit yourself to 1 month. That's it. 4 weeks, bro. And then you'll see a change in yourself already. Everybody else
Yeah.
might not see it yet, but
You
you'll
will.
see it. And you'll start getting addicted. That's how I feel like everybody.
Absolutely, and people say it takes people say it takes like, I don't know if this is true, like 14 to 21 days to make something a habit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
doing
heard
doing something consistently, and then it just becomes habitual.
Right.
You know, do it for a month every single day, and it's probably gonna feel a little bit weird if you stop doing that,
Mhm.
whatever it is. You know what I mean?
And people, like, the thing that people get afraid of, you don't have to come in for 3 hours a day, bro. Come in here for an
For
hour.
real.
45
Yeah.
minutes. Like, just get yourself started.
Right, and there's even like programs that you could check out, like where you can go online, YouTube University, do a little bit of
YouTube
research, and
University.
find
Yep.
the half-hour workout.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
the 20-minute workout, and that way, if that's all you got, bro, get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it in. And I mean, obviously, unless you're sick, I took my entire time that I was sick off. I took like 2 solid weeks off, and
Yeah.
I
No,
felt
if you're
it the very
sick,
first
I don't
weekend.
want you anywhere near me,
Don't,
bro.
yeah,
So,
right,
like,
stay, because you
yeah.
over here grabbing things, you know.
Yeah, you're sneezing,
Yeah.
grabbing all the way.
Yeah.
So.
Bro, it was everything was coming out, bro. When I was
Oh, my
sick.
God.
Man.
All
Good,
bodily
dude.
fluids.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm
All
glad.
fluids.
I'm glad we did not record. I'm glad you just kind of stayed and just.
I'd have been
healed.
right here coughing.
Dude,
on
you
you.
were
Yeah,
probably
the mic
dehydrated.
would be
Yeah.
just- we
No,
would
we
have-
would all
it would
we
be
would
a-
all get sick.
The mic would be a biohazard.
It was in here.
It would have happened to me this week, and then next week it would
Yeah.
have been you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had like a 30-day cough, bro. Y'all heard about that, man?
Man, you got COPD, man.
No. The cough's going away.
Okay.
COPD.
Damn, bro, this was a senior.
Okay. Let's just. I'm joking, guys. Obviously.
And diabetes.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
gotta test him.
Edema, swollen legs, and everything.
You got everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
You're
wear
about
those
to have a
compression
hematoma
socks.
in a quick second. No, so I know we had a couple of things we wanted to talk about. I know you have a couple.
Yeah.
I only have one. I don't think it would take too long. I just thought it was pretty just interesting. Do you mind if I go first before
Go
we
for it,
jump
man.
into your stuff?
Go for it.
So, this was by Robin Williams. R.I.P. Robin Williams.
Wait, what are we doing? What are you talking about?
So I'm saying we had a couple of things that we wanted each other's
Oh, yeah,
mindset
oh,
or
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
perspectives on. What do you think
You're
about
talking
this?
about when we were brainstorming
Yes,
over
yes,
some
yes,
of
yes, yes, yes.
okay. For some of the people who might not speak,
Yeah.
Ethan and Xander and Phil, we were brainstorming on some stuff to talk about other than just recapping
Yeah.
what we've been doing, getting
Yeah.
sick and stuff like that. And we landed on a couple of extra isms, I think maybe we
Yeah.
can call them.
Yeah,
And then we have a little surprise from Zan, a little Reddit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Go
so
over.
hopefully we have some time. We're cutting close on
We'll
time.
get
right
to
now.
it. We'll get to it.
We'll see how it goes.
Bro,
you
what
know,
did Robin Williams say to you?
We're just
bro?
gonna go. Hey, first of all, R.I.P. That man. Growing up, multiple movies growing up, and it's just really
Hook,
unfortunate.
Legendary.
You know, yeah, it's just sad. But I was working out and I was listening to a motivational speech, and it's a compilation of a bunch of them.
Mhm.
And Robin Williams said this. He said, "You must strive to find your own voice, because the longer you wait to begin, the less likely you are to find it at all." Thoreau said, "Most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Don't be resigned to that. Break out."
What's Thoreau's first name?
Huh?
Thoreau's first name.
Thoreau.
Oh, I thought you said Thoreau.
No, Thoreau.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, who is that?
I honestly don't know. I think he was a king. He was a king
Pharaoh?
Pharaoh. Yeah,
Like the Pharaoh? Like the
Egypt
Egyptian
Pharaoh?
Pharaoh?
I believe so. Like
Dang,
this
that's
is way back.
Chiseled
dude.
into.
Like,
Where'd you
Yeah.
find that, bro? You got in a sarcophagus and
Hold
shit?
on, let me
no,
get
no.
another look at
yeah.
this.
Okay. I'll repeat it.
I just
So,
want to know who said it.
you
We
must-
can give a shout out to it.
Robin
Thoreau.
Robin Williams was the first one.
Robin Williams said this, so I'm quoting Robin Williams.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and he said.
He said that Thoreau said this.
Are you sure it
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
Thoreau?
Thoreau.
Thoreau with an
Yeah.
F.
Yes.
For real. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
You must strive to find your own voice, because the longer you wait to begin, the less likely you are to find it at all. Thoreau said, "Most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Don't be resigned to that. Break out."
Quiet
Damn.
desperation.
Most men
So-
lead lives of quiet desperation.
Yo,
Pretty-
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say I feel that, but like I mess with that because that's true. I think a lot of dudes just kind of get into like a routine and then they're like FML, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then they start beating the dog.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah. There's stages. It's like it's in here.
Yeah.
You start like getting angry at people.
Yeah.
The voice starts kind of creeping up,
Yeah.
and then you're hitting the dog.
It's like, dude, I had big dreams, man. Like,
What happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I like that.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true, because I feel like everybody has their dreams, you know, no matter how outlandish they may be,
Mhm.
and a lot
Outlandish.
of time they get shit on, obviously, so you get hate on a lot for you dreaming big. So I think
100%,
yeah,
dude.
that's why, like, anytime I see anybody posting anything about what they're doing, I don't care if it's what type of business venture it is, unless you scamming people, then you know I ain't gonna support that one. Get your Hellcat, big bro. But like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. I just I support anybody that starts a business, because like regardless, you're following your dreams. You know, like
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it's inspiring. Anytime I see it outside, I'll be like, hey, you know, I support this. Like,
Yeah, but it's like how I took it. It's like most men lead lives of quiet desperation, meaning that, you know, we really aren't ones to speak out about mental health
yeah.
at all.
yeah,
You know
shit,
what I
didn't
mean?
think about it like that.
And
actually.
I think that quiet desperation. They're desperate for some. Like most men are desperate for love, bro. Most men are looking for their significant other.
especially nowadays, man.
And now all the dopamine on social media and stuff like that, it's like guys don't get hit up on social media. Guys don't get a bunch of likes. They don't get a bunch of comments saying, "Oh yes, queen," like, "Oh, you look fantastic."
Yes,
you know what I
bro.
mean?
Yeah.
They don't get the positive reinforcement like girls do. So I think that seeing that there is just a quiet desperation among the male species.
I think definitely for like the younger males, I think unfortunately a lot of like the older, you know, guys like, you know, like my dad's bracket and stuff, you know, they kind of, it's just like, well, that's just how it is. So you just shut
Yeah.
up and do
Tough
it.
it up.
Yes.
Tough it out, right?
Yeah.
Suck it up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my dad used to say that every single time I got here. It's like,
Yeah, you know, hey, I broke my arm and I had to wait for Pops to finish his dinner before, because I came in late from dinner, and if I wasn't skateboarding outside, I wouldn't have my arm broken. So you better sit there. And he didn't know my arm was broken. I just came in, just, you know, give him a
Yeah.
little bit of credit.
Yeah.
I came in with a long sleeve, and I'm like, oh, my arm really hurts. He goes, well, you can go lay down over there if you want to eat dinner, 'cause we already started. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. So I straight sat there while they were eating with a broken arm. Just, hey,
Yeah.
Suck it up, man.
Suck it up.
And like it says, I don't
He gave
think
me a
all
spoon
men.
to bite. Like,
Okay.
Oh my god,
a wooden one.
that is brutal, bro. That's so brutal.
Dude, this is how it was.
This
back
is on the
then,
way to
bro.
the hospital though. Like when after he looked at it, he's like, "Oh yeah, that shit's broken."
Yeah.
He's like, "Here, bite this."
Bro.
Yeah, bro. They were popping it back in place. It was gnarly, bro.
Oh my
Damn.
god,
It
I
was
don't
a
even.
fun night, bro.
I don't even want to think about that, man.
But again, it was just, hey man, you fell, you did this shit. All right, well, now
you
your
got it.
shit's in a cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly how it is,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't
Yeah.
think all men live lives of quiet desperation, but I think a lot of them
Dude, I
do.
think
I
especially-
think a lot of them do, especially in this culture
Dude, I
now.
agree, bro. Social media has isolated a lot of people.
Yeah.
And if if we weren't here, bro, we'd probably be like, could be one of them. I know some family members that do not leave the house, just on the game all day, not talking to anybody. Don't even go to the family parties no more.
Like an online, just like that's their
Virtual
existence.
reality, man.
their
That's
friends-
their reality.
Yeah.
Bro, we're so close to actually being in the Matrix, bro. If you think about it, like
I don't even
plugging
wanna-
into VR and the virtual world and like the online real estate.
You
that
can buy real estate in
That's
the
what I'm
virtual
saying,
world.
bro.
It'd
Like,
be
Yeah.
worth actual money.
right. And so the metaverse, and so
Yeah.
it's the
Metaverse is kind of dead
it's
right now. But
true, but like
the
web
yeah.
web version 3.0 is out there,
Mhm.
where it's an actual like place that you can visit by plugging into a headset. It's crazy,
Yeah.
man. And when you figure people can work online, right? People can work from home. You can order your food from home. You can do everything. You can even have doctor's appointments.
Yeah, you don't even have
via
to leave
Zoom.
the crib anymore.
You
There's
really
no
don't.
reason to interact with anybody at all.
So if you wanted to
don't
be
want
plugged in, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
FYI, the Elon Musk chip, right?
dude,
It's
that
like
thing is
The
scary to me,
Neuralink, bro?
That thing is
the
scary.
Neuralink.
shouts to Elon. Like, I mean, this dude
He's
is
a
just-
brilliant
He's
guy.
a brilliant guy, but that's a trip. Now,
That is fucking terrifying to me. I'm not.
Dude,
gonna
like
lie.
Will Smith and I Robot. Like
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen. That's what's
so
gonna
the
start happening.
applications for it are great, right? So the theory behind it, if you don't know, is actual like nerve endings meeting up with electral endings in a chip that records your activities. And so let's say if you have a problem walking or something, let's say if you have some sort of disability, if you have MS or something, it will predict your walking as you're going, gather data, and it will actually start to send signals to stimulate the muscles that aren't being used
Which is
to
that's
assist
incredible. That's incredible.
with your actual walking, right? It's
Yeah.
picking up the areas that you're not supposed to. Even with Alzheimer's, they're saying that if you're able to put it in people that have beginning stages, you can actually start to upload their memories.
Interesting.
Crazy, bro. Now let's start to take a look at some of the bad implications of this. If we're starting to
Yeah.
send data, that means that you can also receive data.
Yes,
That's
that's,
what I'm-
the part that I find terrifying.
Yeah.
Which means I don't know if there's a little switch that can be turned on.
Yeah.
I was about to say
Y'all
that.
see the SpongeBob movie where everybody got the chum bucket? hat
Yes,
on?
dude.
That's what we gonna turn into, bro.
Bro, oh my gosh.
So yeah, I mean, the implications of it, what it could do, are amazing.
yeah.
But the people that would want to take advantage of that, I can only imagine on the
Yeah.
dark web. There's people are already like, oh, yo, like this is how you could hack that thing.
Dude, I know. That's
Yeah.
like.
And then you're like,
anonymous, like, yep, okay, we're gonna control
Yeah,
50,000 people
exactly.
here. We're gonna control 10,000 people here. Yeah, we're just gonna start like a big war
For
like,
real.
in the metropolitan cities.
or it's even like Harry Potter, like one of the curses, like where you can control people. I
Yeah.
forgot what it was called. It's not the Cruciatus.
I don't know.
I've never watched Harry Potter.
My wife, man, she's,
Bro, dang.
yeah, she's into it. Every October, bro.
Every October?
We watch all of
Gotcha.
them. She's
Everybody got their
hardcore, bro.
thing, man.
Bro, we even have decorations and stuff in the
Yeah.
house. She's
That's
about it.
24 hours of fun, man.
Oh,
I mean,
I
that's
mean-
24 hours of fun.
Oh, buddy. We be watching that. Imperial Curse, I think it is.
Okay.
I'm sure there's going to be someone yelling, it's
Yeah.
Imperial
Yeah,
Curse,
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
idiot.
If you guys know it, comment.
I'm
it.
cursing you right now.
Yeah.
Imperial. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. But yeah, man, I can really see somebody like hacking into your mind and stuff like that. You already see people with the microchips
I
in their
know,
hand to
dude,
start
and,
their
and
cars.
that's like biblically, that's very scary to me.
oh yeah,
That's very, very.
because
scary
you're on
to me.
another level now. You're
Yeah,
just
you're like-
signing up for the beast.
Exactly.
It's like sign me up.
You're
Is what
starting
y'all
to
saying.
become a little a little cyborg, you know,
Well,
with all these.
Even
advancements,
Elon Musk was saying we kind of already are cyborgs if you think about it. He was talking to Post Malone, and he was like, "No, we're not." Post Malone's like, "No, we're not." He was like, "Okay." He goes, "That device that you have with you, your cell phone." He goes, "It is merged with you. If you want to, go and do something and have a memory, it's stored in there. If you want to upload something of yours You can upload it to other people. You never leave home without it. You always keep it in your pocket. You go to it for information. When you get that information, it helps your rationale and create decisions for you. So it's now becoming part of your psyche. So don't tell me that you're not already a cyborg when you have this thing helping you operate daily.
I agree, but I mean, at least we have the option. Like, I'm
Right.
not saying anybody's really gonna take it, but at least we have the option to not.
Right.
do it. You know, there's some
Right.
people out there with stuff, flip phones and stuff.
There's some people out there addicted.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
man, on you, do we have time to get some
I think I have a couple.
like a couple reactions?
Yeah. I'll just get a couple real
Because
quick.
this is also a little bit late too. I think I started at like 2 minutes.
Well, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I say we just pause right here real quick and come straight back, get on your stuff, and we'll see where it goes.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, guys, we'll
Bet.
see you right back.
All right.
All right, we're back. And
Sorry, guys.
A little
Yep.
tinkle time.
we do have a few minutes before our guest arrives. That'll be
Yes,
in the
sir.
next episode.
How much was I supposed to put the timer on for?
I guess we could just
let's
go.
do
We
it.
can just skip
We'll
it.
just-
I guess. Yeah, we're winging it.
Yeah, we're winging it now.
All right.
So-
The time.
Zan,
I
what you got
do-
for us?
I have a couple of gym hot takes for y'all. Got these off Reddit. These are not our own opinions, but we might agree or disagree with them.
Okay.
We'll see.
Reddit's a
All right.
great source for things. so-
Exactly. So I'll start off light. So this person does not like the fact that people call T-shirts pump covers. Says, stop calling T-shirts pump covers. Drives me nuts. Thinks it's a little petty, kind of weird, but I have no problem with pump covers. What you think?
I have no problem. with
Never,
that.
ever had
An
a problem
oversized
with it.
T-shirt is just a pump cover, and honestly, they're probably saying that because they have nothing to cover.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I don't know.
Does
A
that
lot
make
of
any
people,
sense?
a lot of people in the comments under this thread were agreeing with that. I thought that. was
Agreeing with
funny.
him?
Yeah, agreeing.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't call it pump covers?
It says the pump cover thing drives me crazy.
Are we the problem?
Are we, dude? Are we like?
Okay, yeah, I'm rethinking like everything. Am I the problem now, or
How
what?
many? What was there a crazy ratio? Like,
I mean, the
I'm still saying it.
yeah, I know. I'm not gonna stop saying
I'm
it.
gonna say
but,
it.
You're still saying it?
whatever.
I'm still saying it.
Yeah, couple likes on that one. So, yeah, I just thought that one was interesting. But let's see. Let's
Yeah.
get into the next one. All right, this one has a few. Let's see. This person hates the idea of working in, even if we're somehow doing the same exact exercise at the exact same weight. I don't want to deal with the different rest times and having someone hovering me, like waiting their turn.
Ah, interesting.
Interesting.
I think you. Well, I think you have an interesting. You've told me an interesting story about that. But I mean, I guess it's. I would say it's about the environment that you're in. I mean, here, I don't think anybody has a problem with like hit it. I'm gonna walk around or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I get it. Personal space. Hey, I'm using it. I like my stuff. I don't want to have to clean the equipment every time we switch off.
Yeah.
If you're a person like that that likes to clean the equipment, that's pretty frustrating. I can understand that.
I ain't got a
point of view.
problem with it as long as like you're like asking like, hey man, is it cool? Yeah, sure. But if you just come up in my space and you're just doing your own thing, like while I'm obviously here, then I got a problem with that. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
I was here first. I don't need you stretching in front of me, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you need to
exactly.
move it. I literally had one dude doing that. That's what Ethan was talking about. If we had more time, I'd vent about it. but
Oh,
This
man.
guy's an idiot. Anyways.
Yeah. I kind of want to hear that story
Yeah.
eventually. But I feel like this one is a polarizing take. Obviously TikTok gym culture can be kind of crazy sometimes.
Absolutely.
Definitely polarizing. So I have two sides to this. And the first one, hot take, TikTok ruined gym culture. Don't get me wrong, people like Sam Solik, I like Joey Swole too, but I feel there's a shift in teens working out ever since TikTok. I see the same croc wearing pajama bottom custom tee, tank top wearing pre-workout, salt sniffing kids hogging the bench every night. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm becoming an old head. What do we think about that one first, and then I'll get into the second
I
one.
think Homeboy spent way too much time articulating that. Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
super, super smart. And it's like, man, get a workout.
Yeah,
in.
get a grip, bro.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if TikTok didn't do it, I think something else would have.
Yeah.
That's just the direction that the gym culture is going into. And honestly, I don't know why someone would have a problem with younger kids getting it in early.
I know. I agree.
You know?
Like,
Yeah.
obviously they do like they're cringy stuff. They're teens, bro.
Yes.
Teens are gonna do cringy stuff regardless.
Sure.
Yes, regardless,
But-
whatever they do.
Yeah, whatever they do, it could be like punk rock or it could be like emo stuff. But these guys, they're in the gym. They might look like little douches, but
Yeah, and I agree. If they're hogging the bench, I'm gonna be like, dude,
it
okay,
gets upsetting. It gets upsetting.
Sure.
But at least
Like-
they're only taking one.
yeah.
You know, I'd rather 5 of them be on one than
Yeah.
take up like multiple. you know what I'm
I
saying?
think so
agree.
as well.
And
Yeah.
and I'll say, lastly, I think the problem with TikTok is it's made people just completely unaware of like the real world around them,
Mhm.
and so they're so focused on the screen. So I think that the thing that really upsets me about TikTok, it's not so much at the gym; it could be anywhere. You know, just the clout chasing.
Yeah.
And so that selfishness, that's what I don't like. Like if you set up in the gym and someone walks in front of your camera, bro, like expect it. You're in a public space. Like,
Yeah,
and when people
for
trip
sure.
out on it, or when the girls are like, "Are you staring at me?" Like,
It's like,
sweetheart.
bro,
That
I'm
is the
saying-
most annoying thing. Bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the most annoying thing.
And I think it's because of that selfishness. Like, oh, the camera's on, so I gotta be, you know, girl
Main
boss.
character.
And it's like,
Yep.
chill. Like,
Mhm.
no
It's-
one
it
was
is main-
checking you
it's-
out.
it's- yeah, main
No one was
character.
checking you out. You know what I mean? And if someone was, they would have the balls to be like, "Hey, yo, let me get your number" or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So stop with that.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I have.
There's,
Anyways,
don't get us wrong. There's creepy people out there, but not everybody's
Absolutely.
looking at you. so-
Yeah, when you
Right.
start generalizing the creepiness towards everyone, it's like, dude, no, you're not gonna make any friends.
Yeah.
No one's gonna want to talk to you because
It's
it's
like
gonna
one-
spread around.
Exactly.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, she looks nice." No, she's not.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
you
and-
dare.
And they say statistically,
You
like,
want your life to get ruined?
Yeah.
She damn near got me fired from my job.
Yeah, no, dude, and it's like that sometimes.
yeah,
It is,
And they say
bro.
statistically though, like 1 in 3 dudes like is a creep. Not
Oh my god! Why are you
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at Xander like that?
He
I
looked
think
at
we
you,
both
dog.
looked at you.
No, I don't think. Oh, you guys, bro.
We were both like,
Like,
no. It's just the odds. But
Yeah, yeah.
no, I would say that the selfishness.
Okay. Oh
yeah.
god.
I see how you stare at Xander.
yeah,
I just say the selfishness is what I don't like
yeah,
about it.
yeah. So
Other than
I'll get to the other side real quick.
Okay.
So this guy replied to that thread saying, "I manage a gym and have watched 11-year-old annoying school kids become 16-year-old serious lifters who hype each other up and lift well. TikTok has definitely warped their perception of realistic aesthetic goals with good lighting, posed content, and the most random, irrelevant workouts. But it's really nice to see the younger generation interested in their health, discipline, and commitment to themselves.
Yeah.
Everything on TikTok is a fad, and the videos and trends will die out like the rest. But I
Damn.
think they want to train and prioritize fitness will remain, and that's pretty cool. Can't gatekeep the gym."
Okay, so I agree with. I think that's you were making fun of the first guy articulating like that.
Yeah.
I think that was an actual good effort.
I respect the honesty there.
I
Yeah.
do. I do. And
Yeah. I
like
think there's
you
honesty
said,
in that.
they're gonna be annoying regardless.
Yeah.
But then they kind of mature and they understand. And like I think the gym matures them in multiple ways too. Like
Mhm.
it imagine like they're actually mature at 16 now. They could be an immature like kid until guys stop. I mean,
Yeah.
We
like
never
our brains,
stop, bro.
Our
We
brains
the
stop
same
growing at
way.
25. Like
Right?
you're lucky if you become mature at 16.
Yeah.
Because 16-year-olds, you're just getting into your like early years of being a teenager.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
and
when you do
tasting freedom
stupid
a little
shit.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man.
And,
Just
like,
starting to do stupid shit.
no, you
Yeah.
can-
You were a good kid then.
Exactly. And you have the opportunity when you see like all these young kids in the gym to be a positive impact in their life. You know,
Mhm.
like
Yes.
be a good role model to them.
Yes.
Don't go like. Remember from the first pod, I remember that story of when
Mhm.
that guy went up to a bunch of. Obviously, they were probably getting rowdy, but there's probably a more respectful way he could have gone about it.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe if they were cool, then you could approach somebody like that and be like, "Hey, man, you get more gains lifting than flexing." That's something that you kind of say to somebody that you know.
Yeah.
You don't hit like strangers up like that, because then I can see why it all went down. But yeah,
But it's just so funny how there was a gain of respect in that situation. Like they were about to beat the crap out of each other. And they're like, you know what? You all right?
Yeah.
Like
All
you're
because of
good.
Phil, man.
And then they're gonna see each other again and be like, "What's up?" Like, it's gonna, they're like, "What's up, man? How you doing?"
oh, they definitely don't speak. I seen them like just completely like,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
because they see each. It's a smaller gym. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not that small, but
He's
you
like-
know, you know the community.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
they
just-
see you, it's like, not today, not today.
They
Like,
see
you're
me.
lucky.
I still dap it up with both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, to each other,
That's
they
so
just-
funny.
Yeah, it's
I know.
crazy.
Like,
I
you're
feel like
so
the people
lucky
don't
he's here
know.
today.
Yeah.
Or
So
else
we
I
got
would
prize.
Yeah.
beat the shit out of you.
I feel like the people don't know what we're talking about if they haven't seen
Yeah,
the first
guys,
episode.
go see that first one. Phil,
Stop the
Phil,
fight.
Yeah.
Phil had a crazy encounter.
I'll pin it on the TikTok so you guys can rewatch
Yeah,
that story. It's
follow
it's
Renew
good one.
Podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, on TikTok. Do you have anything else, bro?
I mean, we do have our guest. Our guest has arrived, so I think that
All right,
is
let-
a good time.
Oh, where they at?
I saw him walk in.
He
He's
walked
probably-
in. He's
Was
here.
that him?
Yeah, that was him.
What did we say?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably being respectful.
Yeah,
did
he
he
was
say?
being respectful, guys. But I don't want to give away. I don't want to really give away who.
So we're gonna
getting
straight
on.
stalk him, or are we gonna grab the camera and just like, hey, we knew you were here, man? Like, is that how we're gonna do it?
No. They have to
Right.
figure out for the next pod.
Yeah. So
Okay.
The viewers got to figure out. I don't want any spoilers. I don't want anything.
Gotcha. I didn't even see.
The only
Not
spoiler.
You guys-
The only
he has
spoiler
gone-
I'll give is Twitch streamer.
I'll give another spoiler myself. He has
Okay.
gone viral for a pretty funny clip. So
Yeah.
So part 2, I guess, will be coming up after
Part 2, guys.
right
yeah,
now, pretty much.
This is pretty much the end of part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed.
It was the recap kind of episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recap kind of episode. We
got some
missed
good-
last week,
Yeah, we
right?
got some good topics in. I feel.
Yeah,
Definitely, man.
And
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
like we said, guys, any thoughts or opinions, please put them down in the description below.
I don't
we're-
really care. No, I'm just kidding.
like and subscribe as well, but we're gonna try our best to just reply to all the comments and keep you guys incorporated with whatever we're doing as much as possible. But if that's all needs to be said, I hope you guys are staying blessed. You guys stay fit, and we'll see you guys in part 2. See you guys
Later.
there.